Imagine going to bed one night only to never wake up. This tragic scenario struck a 71-year-old man who passed away in his sleep, leaving loved ones devastated. Sleep, often taken for granted, becomes even more critical as we age. After 70, our bodies require special care during sleep to maintain good health and avoid risks. In this article, we'll reveal the 4 bedtime habits you must avoid to ensure better rest and a healthier, longer life. In this article, we'll explore the dangers of poor bedtime habits and offer simple, actionable tips to help seniors sleep better, healthier, and safer. 2. The critical importance of sleep after 70, as we just discussed. How we sleep after 70 is incredibly important. Our bodies change with age, and these changes have a direct impact on the quality of our sleep. But why exactly is sleep so crucial for seniors? And what happens when it's compromised? Let's dive into why sleep should be a top priority in the later years of life and how it's vital for your overall health. Sleep is not just about rest. It's a time for your body to repair, rejuvenate, and function properly. As you age, your body's sleep needs evolve. In fact, older adults require the same amount of sleep as younger adults, 7 to 9 hours. But the way that sleep is achieved can change. The body's circadian rhythms, the internal clock that tells you when to sleep and wake, tend to shift with age, making it more difficult to fall asleep or stay asleep. This can lead to more frequent wake-ups during the night and even earlier wake-up times, disrupting the quality of rest. When you're well-rested, your body is more equipped to fight off illnesses, manage stress, and keep your mind sharp. Sleep allows for essential processes like memory consolidation, hormone regulation, and cell regeneration to take place. Without enough rest, these functions are weakened. For example, inadequate sleep has been linked to cognitive decline and memory issues, common concerns for those in their 70s and beyond. Additionally, chronic sleep deprivation increases the risk of conditions such as high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and even accidents from falls due to fatigue or confusion. The impact of poor sleep doesn't end with physical health. Sleep is a cornerstone of mental well-being as well. The risk of anxiety, depression, and irritability rises when sleep is compromised. For seniors, this can sometimes spiral into a dangerous cycle of loneliness, stress, and even insomnia. Emotional regulation is harder without enough restful sleep, which only further complicates day-to-day life. But here's the good news. Sleep problems can be managed and improved with the right habits. By prioritizing quality sleep, you give your body the opportunity to heal itself, boost immune function, enhance your mood, and stay mentally alert. With age comes wisdom, and you can use that wisdom to make small changes that make a big impact on your sleep. In this article, we'll explore how you can optimize your sleep by avoiding harmful bedtime habits that could be sabotaging your rest. Whether it's how late you eat, what you drink, or how you wind down, making small, intentional adjustments can improve your sleep and, ultimately, your overall health as you age. By understanding the importance of sleep in later years, you can make smarter choices that will enhance your quality of life. Stay tuned as we explore some of the most common bedtime mistakes to avoid after 70. 3. Bedtime habit number 1. Avoiding heavy meals close to bedtime. Now that we've explored why sleep is so critical after 70, it's time to dive into some of the habits that may be sabotaging your sleep without you even realizing it. One of the most common culprits? Eating heavy meals too close to bedtime. It might seem tempting to indulge in a hearty dinner or late-night snack, but the effects of eating too much too late can be detrimental to your sleep and overall health. After 70, your digestive system isn't as fast or efficient as it once was. Eating large or rich meals in the evening can lead to discomfort and disrupt the body's ability to fall asleep peacefully. When you eat a big meal, your body is working overtime to digest it, which can result in indigestion, bloating, or even acid reflux. This creates a perfect storm for a restless night. One of the most common issues seniors face with late-night meals is acid reflux, a condition where stomach acid escapes into the esophagus, causing a burning sensation, difficulty breathing, or even coughing. For those already dealing with heartburn or GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease, eating heavy meals before bed can exacerbate these issues, making it nearly impossible to sleep comfortably. In fact, Lying down right after eating increases the likelihood of acid reflux and can make sleep quality suffer drastically. But it's not just the digestive discomfort that you need to worry about. A large, late meal can spike your blood sugar, which may give you a burst of energy, interfering with your ability to wind down for the night. As a result, your body might struggle to transition into the necessary state of deep, restorative sleep. It's not uncommon for individuals who eat late to find themselves tossing and turning in bed, unable to achieve the level of rest their body desperately needs. Additionally, heavy meals are often rich in fats and proteins, which take longer to break down. When your body is actively digesting food, it can disrupt the natural rhythm of your sleep cycles, especially the critical deep sleep stages that promote cell repair and mental clarity. This is especially important for seniors, as deep sleep is crucial for maintaining cognitive function and emotional well-being. So, what can you do to avoid this common mistake? Timing is everything. Aim to have your last substantial meal at least 3 to 4 hours before you plan to sleep. This gives your body enough time to digest the food and allows you to enter sleep feeling comfortable and relaxed. If you're hungry before bed, opt for light snacks that are easy on the stomach, like a small bowl of yogurt, a piece of fruit, or a handful of nuts. These snacks are not only lighter, but they can also help regulate blood sugar and promote better sleep. Another key tip is to avoid caffeine-rich foods or drinks close to bedtime. While caffeine is most commonly found in coffee, it's also present in many teas, chocolates, and sodas. Even small amounts of caffeine can stay in your system for hours, interfering with your ability to drift off into a deep, peaceful sleep. In conclusion, it's clear that eating heavy meals too close to bedtime can have a significant negative impact on sleep, especially after 70. By making smarter meal choices and paying attention to your eating habits, you can avoid digestive discomfort, improve sleep quality, and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. By adjusting your dinner habits and allowing your body the time it needs to rest and digest, you'll be setting yourself up for better, more restful sleep. Stay tuned as we explore another common bedtime mistake to avoid in the coming sections. 4. Bedtime habit number 2. Avoiding excessive caffeine and alcohol intake. Now that we've discussed the importance of timing your meals before bed, it's time to look at another common bedtime mistake that can severely impact your sleep: excessive caffeine and alcohol consumption. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to substances like caffeine and alcohol, which may have been harmless in our younger years but can now interfere with our ability to rest properly. Caffeine is one of the most widely consumed substances in the world, but its effects on sleep can be devastating, especially for seniors. Many people are surprised to learn that caffeine can linger in your system for hours after consumption. In fact, it can stay in your bloodstream for up to 8 hours, making it difficult for your body to wind down when bedtime finally arrives. This means that afternoon cup of coffee or an evening tea could be affecting your ability to fall asleep, even if you don't feel immediately energized after drinking it. For seniors, caffeine's sleep-disrupting effects are even more pronounced. As we age, our metabolism slows down, which means it takes longer for your body to process and eliminate caffeine. This can lead to difficulty falling asleep, waking up during the night, or waking up too early in the morning. Caffeine also increases the levels of adrenaline in your body, which can keep you in a heightened state of alertness, making it hard for your mind and body to relax. To make matters worse, caffeine can reduce the quality of your sleep. While you might be able to fall asleep after consuming caffeine, the deeper, restorative stages of sleep are harder to achieve. This is the stage where your body does most of its repairing and rejuvenating, and without it, you're more likely to feel sluggish, fatigued, and mentally foggy the next day. For seniors, especially those dealing with cognitive decline or memory issues, missing out on deep sleep can be a real problem. On the other hand, alcohol is often seen as a sleep aid for many, but in reality, it's far from helpful. While alcohol can initially make you feel sleepy, it interferes with your sleep cycles and prevents you from entering the deeper stages of sleep. This is because alcohol acts as a depressant, slowing your central nervous system and initially making you feel relaxed. However, once the effects wear off, it leads to a rebound effect, causing you to wake up in the middle of the night or experience restless sleep. This cycle can lead to fragmented sleep, meaning you spend more time in lighter sleep stages and less time in restorative deep sleep. For seniors, alcohol consumption also carries additional risks. Drinking too much, especially late in the day, can increase the likelihood of falls, dehydration, and even memory lapses. The risk of these issues can escalate as you age, which makes it even more important to moderate your alcohol intake before bedtime. So, how can you avoid these sleep killers and ensure better rest at night? Start by limiting caffeine intake, especially in the afternoon and evening. Swap your regular cup of coffee or tea for a caffeine-free herbal tea like chamomile or peppermint, both of which have natural calming properties. If you find it difficult to avoid caffeine altogether, try cutting back gradually over time to minimize withdrawal symptoms. When it comes to alcohol, consider cutting down or eliminating it entirely in the hours leading up to bedtime. If you do choose to enjoy a drink, do so in moderation and aim to finish it at least 2 to 3 hours before bed to give your body time to process it. In conclusion, while caffeine and alcohol may seem harmless or even helpful in winding down, they can be serious disruptors of your sleep, especially after the age of 70. By being mindful of when and how much you consume, you can ensure a deeper, more restful sleep, which is essential for maintaining good health and a positive outlook as you age. By adjusting your caffeine and alcohol habits, you're one step closer to achieving a peaceful night's rest. Stay tuned as we uncover more bedtime habits that may be sabotaging your sleep and how to overcome them. 5. Bedtime habit number 3. Avoiding overexertion right before bed. Building on our previous points about the dangers of late-night meals and the impact of caffeine and alcohol, let's take a closer look at another critical factor that could be keeping you from a restful night's sleep: overexertion right before bed. As much as we know that staying active is important for maintaining health, exercising too intensely in the hours leading up to sleep can actually prevent your body from winding down properly and lead to restless nights. When you push yourself physically late in the evening, your body produces higher levels of adrenaline and cortisol, two hormones associated with stress and alertness. While these hormones are essential during the day to help you stay energized and focused, they can become a problem at night. When your adrenaline levels are elevated, your body is essentially in fight or flight mode, which means it's not ready to relax, unwind, or prepare for sleep. This can make it much harder to fall asleep, especially if you've been engaging in strenuous activity, like a late-night run, intense cardio, or even weightlifting. For seniors, this effect is even more noticeable. As you age, your body requires more time to cool down and return to a state of relaxation after intense physical exertion. The older we get, the more crucial it becomes to establish a consistent and balanced exercise routine, one that doesn't interfere with the natural circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock, that helps you fall asleep. High-intensity exercise late at night can throw this rhythm off, disrupting your body's ability to shift into a state of rest and recovery, which is essential for good sleep. But it's not just about avoiding intense workouts. Even engaging in overly stimulating activities like playing an exciting game of sports or doing mentally taxing work too close to bedtime can have a similar effect. These activities spike your heart rate and activate your brain, keeping you alert and making it difficult to unwind. Your mind needs time to switch gears from activity mode to rest mode. Without this transition, sleep becomes an uphill battle. So what's the solution? Moderation and timing are key. To prevent sleep disruption, it's best to finish any vigorous exercise at least 3 to 4 hours before you plan to sleep. If you're someone who enjoys an evening workout, consider switching to gentler activities such as stretching, yoga, or a calming walk. These activities help relax your muscles, lower your heart rate, and prepare both your body and mind for sleep. Light, low-impact exercises like Tai Chi or Pilates can also be beneficial, promoting flexibility and relaxation without overstimulating your system. In addition to physical activity, adopting a nighttime wind-down routine is essential. This could include activities like reading a book, meditating, or taking a warm bath to relax your muscles and ease your mind. These calming rituals can signal to your body that it's time to shift into a restful state, making it easier to drift off to sleep. In conclusion, while exercise is an important part of a healthy lifestyle, overexerting yourself too late in the evening can interfere with your body's natural ability to wind down and prepare for rest. By adjusting the timing and intensity of your physical activity and incorporating relaxing bedtime rituals, you'll give yourself the best chance for a peaceful and restorative night of sleep. By avoiding high-intensity activity right before bed and focusing on relaxation, you'll find it much easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Next, we'll explore another important factor that could be disrupting your sleep: the impact of electronic devices before bedtime. 6. Bedtime habit number 4. Avoiding electronic screens before bed. Building on the importance of avoiding overexertion before bed, let's now turn our attention to another common bedtime mistake: the use of electronic screens before sleep. In today's digital world, it's almost impossible to escape screens. Whether it's watching TV, scrolling through social media, or reading on a tablet. However, for seniors, the impact of screen time in the hours leading up to bedtime can be more significant than you might think. The issue with screens, whether they're on smartphones, laptops, or TVs, lies primarily in the blue light they emit. This blue light interferes with your body's production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. Melatonin plays a crucial role in signaling to your brain that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. But when you expose yourself to the bright, stimulating light of screens, it tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, suppressing melatonin levels and making it harder to fall asleep. For seniors, this effect can be even more pronounced. As we age, the natural production of melatonin tends to decrease, meaning older adults are already at a disadvantage when it comes to getting good quality sleep. Adding screen time late into the evening can further delay sleep onset, leaving you tossing and turning long after you've climbed into bed. But it's not just about the light. Screens also have a way of stimulating the mind. Whether you're engaging with social media, watching an action-packed movie, or responding to emails, these activities keep your brain alert and active, something that's counterproductive when you're trying to relax and prepare for sleep. The mental stimulation provided by screens can lead to heightened stress, excitement, or even frustration, which can keep you awake long after you've turned off the device. For seniors who may already struggle with anxiety, depression, or other mental health issues, this added mental stimulation from screen time can exacerbate feelings of restlessness and unease. Research also shows that the more time you spend on your devices at night, the more likely you are to experience poor sleep quality, which can have long-term effects on your health, including cognitive decline, depression, and a weakened immune system. So, what can you do to combat the impact of screens on your sleep? Cutting off screen time at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed is a simple yet effective strategy. Instead of scrolling through social media or binge-watching TV shows, try to engage in calming activities that promote relaxation. Reading a physical book, journaling, or listening to soothing music can help signal to your brain that it's time to wind down for the night. If you must use a device, consider using blue light blocking glasses or apps that reduce blue light exposure from screens. But ideally, it's best to disconnect from all devices and engage in something more peaceful before bedtime. Creating a screen-free zone in your home can also make a big difference. Keep electronic devices out of your bedroom, or at the very least, keep them on a bedside table away from your bed. This creates a boundary between relaxation and digital distractions, helping your mind associate the bedroom with rest rather than activity or stimulation. In conclusion, while electronic devices are an integral part of our modern lives, they can seriously disrupt our ability to get a good night's sleep, especially for seniors. By being mindful of screen time before bed and replacing it with relaxing activities, you can improve your sleep quality and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. By reducing screen time before bed, you'll create a more peaceful and restful environment for yourself, making it easier to drift off to sleep. Stay tuned as we continue exploring even more ways to improve your sleep and well-being as you age. 7. Conclusion. Prioritizing restful sleep for healthy aging. As we've explored throughout this article, habits like eating heavy meals late at night, consuming caffeine or alcohol before bed, overexerting yourself physically, and using electronic devices right before sleep can all severely disrupt your rest, especially after 70. But there's good news. By making small adjustments to your nighttime routine, you can dramatically improve your sleep quality and, ultimately, your overall health and well-being. Prioritizing sleep is one of the best gifts you can give yourself as you age. It's not just about getting enough hours of sleep. It's about getting restorative, deep sleep that allows your body to repair itself, replenish energy stores, and maintain mental sharpness. As we age, our sleep patterns shift, and we become more vulnerable to sleep disturbances, but with the right habits, you can still enjoy the rejuvenating effects of a good night's sleep. Let's face it, sleep is often neglected, even though it's just as important as diet and exercise when it comes to maintaining health. Too many people overlook the quality of their sleep, assuming that simply lying down in bed is enough. However, by fine-tuning your bedtime routine and eliminating habits that negatively affect sleep, you're giving your body the chance to repair itself, regulate hormones, boost your immune system, and maintain cognitive function, all of which are crucial for a healthy, active life in your later years. But it's not just physical health that benefits from proper sleep. Mental and emotional well-being thrive when you prioritize rest. Quality sleep helps balance mood, improve memory, and increase focus, which are all critical as we get older. With the right habits, you'll find yourself waking up feeling more refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day, whether it's enjoying time with loved ones, staying active, or pursuing hobbies you love. By making thoughtful adjustments such as avoiding heavy meals, reducing caffeine and alcohol intake, limiting late-night exertion, and taking a break from screens, you can create a bedtime routine that works with your body's natural rhythms, not against them. These small changes will not only help you sleep better tonight, but will also contribute to your long-term health and happiness. In the end, good sleep is the foundation for a healthy, fulfilling life. Whether you're in your 70s or beyond, it's never too late to adopt healthier habits that will help you sleep soundly and wake up rejuvenated. Sleep is your body's natural way of recharging, and with a little care and attention, you can optimize it for the best possible quality of life. Now that you're armed with the knowledge to improve your sleep, it's time to take action. Start by tweaking your bedtime routine and see the difference it can make. Here's to better sleep, better health, and a happier, more energetic you. As we wrap up, we hope you're feeling inspired to make small changes for a better night's sleep and a healthier life. Dizzy, if you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video and drop a comment with your thoughts or any bedtime habits that have worked for you. We absolutely love hearing from you. Speaking Head Sparkles, if you're ready to dive deeper into improving your well-being, subscribe and explore our other videos, packed with amazing insights to help you live your best life every day. Stay tuned. Your journey to better sleep and health starts now. Sparkling Heart Crescent Moon.